Have you ever wondered just how vast our universe is? This question, in all its simplicity, compels us to venture into the realm of the unknown, challenge the boundaries of our understanding, and to dare to think beyond our human scale. Isn't an intriguing proposition? The concept of the universe's breadth is not one that can be easily comprehended. Our human minds, used to the familiarity of miles and kilometers, find it difficult to truly grasp the size of the cosmos. Measuring in earthly distances would be like trying to count every grain of sand on every beach on our planet. It's simply not feasible. To truly understand the astronomical scale of the universe, we resort to a different unit of measurement, one that transcends earthly bounds and ventures into the realm of the celestial, light years. But let us pause for a moment and ask ourselves, what exactly is a light year? In simple terms, a light year is the distance that light, the fastest known entity in the universe, travels in a year. Now consider the fact that light moves at an incredible speed of about miles per second. Over the course of a year, that adds up to roughly 6 trillion miles. Yes, you heard it right, that's a 6 with an astounding 12 zeros behind it. And yet, even this unfathomably large distance, as mind-boggling as it may seem, is but a mere speck in the awe-inspiring vastness of what we call our cosmic ocean. It barely begins to scratch the surface of the universe's true expanse. It's like comparing a single drop of water to the entirety of Earth's oceans. Now let's take our understanding a step further. The part of the universe that we can actually observe, the part that is within our visual field, is estimated to be about 93 billion light-years in diameter. That's billion with a capital B. It's a number so immense that it's nearly impossible to envision. What's even more awe-inspiring is the realization that the light we see from distant galaxies began its journey billions of years ago, long before humans, or even life as we know it, existed on this little blue sphere we call home. It's an idea that stretches our understanding of time and space. So just picture this for a moment. The light we see from distant galaxies left its home billions of years ago, traveling through the depths of space, only to reach us now. Isn't that mind-boggling? Do you know that space is absolutely silent? This may appear puzzling given our preconceived notions and the vivid illustrations we often associate with massive stellar explosions and colliding galaxies. It's an interesting paradox considering the immense amount of energy and force these cosmic events manifest. But brace yourself for an intriguing reality check. Sound waves necessitate a medium to propagate through, a channel to carry them forward. In the mundane existence of our daily life, this medium is typically air. Take an example of when you strum a guitar. The strings of the instrument vibrate, creating disturbances in the air around them. The air molecules then reciprocate by vibrating and colliding with other molecules in their vicinity, essentially creating a chain reaction, akin to a ripple effect in a pond. This series of actions and reactions carries the sound waves towards us. Our ears then capture these waves, allowing us to comprehend the melodious tune of the guitar. However, when we delve into the enormous expanse of the cosmos, the situation changes dramatically. The universe is not filled with air like our Earth. Instead, it's a vacuum, devoid of any such molecules that can transport sound. So even though the universe often witnesses violent explosions and colossal collisions, there are no molecules in space to vibrate and carry those sounds to us. This stark reality renders these powerful events silent, an uncanny contrast to their visual magnificence. So the universe, despite its constant state of flux and chaos, never reverberates with the sounds of these events. It remains silent, a paradoxical ballet of violent events unfolding in the utmost silence. Therefore, the next time you're engrossed in a sci-fi movie, remember, those spectacular space explosions would not make a peep in reality. Ever considered how fast light travels? This might come as a surprise, but let me tell you, light holds the crown for being the absolute quickest entity we are aware of in the universe. It moves with an astonishing speed that is nearly impossible to imagine, about 186,282 miles per second when in a vacuum. Just to give you an idea, light can zip from New York to Los Angeles in what would be an instantaneous blink of an eye. Isn't that something to ponder? However, these numbers can be quite daunting to comprehend. So let's break it down and put it in a context we can more readily understand. Let's take something as simple as a calendar year. In the span of just 1 year, light can traverse an unbelievable distance of approximately 5.88 trillion miles. To put it in numerical terms, that is a 12 followed by 18 zeros. It's a number so massive, it almost feels abstract. Now, let us take a leap of imagination. Picture yourself as an intrepid explorer, hitching a ride on a beam of light. With the speed that it travels, you could whiz around our entire planet, not once, not twice, but about 7.5 times, all within the span of a single second. Before the tick and the tock, you would have completed multiple world tours. The speed of light makes this amazing journey possible. So here you have it, the incredible speed of light, a concept that challenges our comprehension and expands our imagination. The at which light travels is not just a number, it's a testament to the extraordinary aspects of our universe. If you could travel at the speed of light, you could go around the Earth about 7.5 times in 1 second. Now that's fast. Can you guess how many galaxies there are in the observable universe? This question might seem like an attempt to trick you, but no, it's not. It's an inquiry that manages to baffle even the most seasoned astronomers, a testament to the vastness of the cosmos and our constant quest to comprehend it. So, let's take a moment to ponder over it, shan't we? The current estimate, and I implore you to brace yourself for the staggering number, is a mind-boggling 2 trillion galaxies. Yes, you deciphered that correctly. A whopping 2 trillion galaxies make up the observable universe that we know of. Each of these vast cosmic territories is teeming with a bustling metropolis of stars, each one ablaze with its own stories and secrets. Some of these galaxies, like our very own galaxy, the Milky Way, are home to hundreds of billions of these luminous citizens. They're like the megacities of our world, but on an unfathomably larger scale. They're the New Yorks, Londons, and Tokyos of the cosmos, filled to the brim with the bright lights of countless stars. Yet not all galaxies are so densely populated. Some are smaller, more quaint, housing just a few million stars. They're the charming small towns of the universe, each with its own unique charm and character. And then there's the real giants of the cosmos, the behemoths, the giant elliptical galaxies. These gargantuan cosmic habitats could potentially house trillions of stars. They're the metropolises of the cosmos, dwarfing even our largest cities with their sheer scale. Now, here's where our cosmic journey takes an even more fascinating turn. Each of these unimaginably vast number of stars could potentially be the sun to its own unique system of planets. Just let that sink in. Picture 2 trillion galaxies, each teeming with millions, billions, or even trillions of stars, each one potentially being the central hub of its own planetary system. Now, imagine the astronomical potential for life out there. With every one of those stars potentially shining over its own system of planets, the possibilities for life beyond our own blue planet are truly mind-boggling. With every star potentially having its own system of planets, just think about the possibilities for life out there. Do you know why astronauts are weightless in space? This question has piqued the interest of countless individuals from all walks of life and from every corner of the globe. It's a question that's as fascinating as it is puzzling. After all, the perception of astronauts floating effortlessly around in space is a sight we have grown accustomed to seeing. Now, the first thought that comes to most minds is that there's no gravity in space. However, this common belief is quite far from the truth. Gravity isn't confined to the boundaries of our atmosphere. It's not a force that simply disappears once you cross the threshold from Earth into the vast expanse of space. Gravity, in fact, extends far beyond our planet's atmosphere, reaching out into the infinite abyss. Surprisingly, the sensation of weightlessness that astronauts experience isn't a result of the absence of gravity, but rather its presence. You see, astronauts in space are in a continuous state of free fall towards Earth. An unexpected fact, isn't it? Yes, you understood correctly. They're falling. It's a bit like this. Imagine a cannonball being fired. What happens? It moves forward and downward due to gravity, eventually hitting the ground, right? Now picture it being fired with such incredible speed that as it falls towards the ground curves away beneath it. So essentially, it keeps missing the Earth. This is what we refer to as orbiting. The feeling is akin to the sensation in your stomach when you're on a roller coaster, plunging down a steep slope, and your heart lifts into your throat. That's you, in free fall. Now envision that sensation sustained indefinitely. That's what astronauts experience when they're in space. So the next time you catch sight of an astronaut appearing to float lazily around within the confines of a spacecraft, bear in mind that they're not really just floating there. They're in a state of continuous, unending fall around the Earth. A fascinating truth indeed. So astronauts aren't floating because there's no gravity, they're falling. Ever felt lonely? Imagine being Voyager 1. This intrepid explorer of the cosmos, a marvel of human ingenuity, is the furthest human-made object from our planet Earth. It currently resides over 13 billion miles away, an unfathomable distance for our terrestrial mindsets. Launched into the great beyond in the late 20th century, more specifically the year 1977, this brave spacecraft has been venturing through the infinite expanse of space for almost half a century, dwarfing our human perception of time. It's in such a remote location, so unimaginably far from its home, that the world it left behind has been reduced to nothing more than a faint, twinkling pinprick of light in the vast cosmic backdrop. The distance is so extreme that even signals from Voyager 1, which travel at the unrivaled speed of light, still take over 19 hours to bridge the gap between it and Earth. In essence, it takes an entire day for a solitary message to traverse the abyss of space, to reach us and convey the mysteries and wonders it's encountering in the uncharted unknown. Voyager 1, our lone cosmic envoy, continues its solitary journey into the cosmos, bearing a precious cargo, a golden record encapsulating sounds and images from Earth. It's a message in a bottle, though not cast into the ocean, but rather into the endless cosmic sea. This golden record is an attempt by us humans to leave our mark, to communicate our existence to anyone or anything that might one day chance upon it. So no matter how alone you may feel in your darkest hours, remember, you're never as lonely as Voyager 1. We've journeyed through the vastness of space, exploring the limitless expanses, diving into the profound silence of the void, voyaging at the astonishing speed of light. Across the cosmic ocean, we've endeavored to gauge the multitude of galaxies, those celestial metropolises, each a spectacle of countless stars and heavens. The galaxies numbering in the billions, each a testament to the expansive cosmos that lies beyond our grasp, yet within our sights. We've immersed ourselves in the unusual reality of zero gravity, where astronauts experience the surreal sensation of weightlessness, floating in a dreamlike state, a spectacle that defies our earthly understanding. The delicacy with which they drift, untethered to the constraints of gravity, brings us closer to realizing the distinctive nature of space. Additionally, we've resonated with the solitude of Voyager, our solitary envoy, on an unprecedented journey into the uncharted territories of interstellar space. This spacecraft, our vicarious explorer, forges ahead in its solitary traversing the infinite darkness. Its journey, a stark reminder of our place in the cosmos and our inherent yearning to venture beyond our earthly confines. Noteworthy is the speed of light, that universal speed limit, an unbreachable boundary even for light itself. It serves as a constant reminder of the laws that govern our universe and the rules that even celestial objects must adhere to. These observations and insights, they are not mere facts. They are a testament to our insatiable curiosity and our unyielding pursuit of knowledge. They are awe-inspiring truths about space, a realm of endless enigmas waiting to be deciphered. Keep looking up. Who knows what we'll discover next?